What is going on, YouTube? Hey, I'm back. I am back. I know I haven't reacted for a little bit, but we are going to get up in here and we are going to start with the first reaction here, which is going to be Amiekinz, Eat the Dirt That I Rose From. So, I guess I should probably plug in my headphones, huh? That would probably help. Alright, let's do that. Otherwise, y'all are going to be hearing feedback. It's like novice. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Let me make sure I can. Yep, okay. I'll be able to hear it through my headset, and that is that. So, the way that this is going to work is I am looking for reaction requests. We'll be on here until I don't have any more requests. But the first one that I'm going to be doing is Eat the Dirt That I Rose From by Amy Tyler. In other words, Amiekinz forever. Notice how I did that? She's my wife. I love her. She's great. And here we go. I know that she's talked a little bit about this, and I'm kind of excited, honestly. She's mentioned that she is going to be talking a little bit about kind of her story, and you know, so I'm excited. So let's just dive right in. So right off the bat, this little like it's kind of like the static-y vibe from like the 80s and 90s. So it's kind of like memory lane. That's what it kind of feels like to me, knowing what I know about this. So
I came from the dirt, now I own this ground. Every scar I wear makes a wardrobe sound. You trashed my name, but forgot I'm the one. Now eat the dirt that I rose from. You throw rocks from a plastic throne. Talk loud online, but you're dirt, I'm stone. You twist my scars like you earned the pain, but you beg for breath in my hurricane. I don't explain, I show receipts. I feed on lies that build your tweets. Keep my name out your mouth. You clout chase, I wear the crown. Dad got murdered before I could talk. A 14-year-old kid left his body chopped. 8 months old, no lullaby nights. Just silent screams under flickering lights. Mom trade.
yeah, so I mean that's a real thing for her. I mean I know that her dad was killed when she was a baby, and this is a thing. Let me take care of that volume on the song. There we go. Okay. Thank you for that, Amy. Appreciate that. So I'll go ahead and start it over just because the volume was a little bit lower, and I want to make sure that I'm doing her song justice. And but first, right from the get-go, I can tell you that this is something that I know for a fact has impacted her greatly. Yeah, I mean, she grew up without a dad. Like that sucks. And yeah, let's dive in before I say anything else, because I know her story, and I don't want to give too much away. So it's kind of like, but I'm interested to see what else she has to say.
I came from the dirt, now I own this ground. Every scar I wear makes a wardrobe sound. You trashed my name, but forgot I'm the one. Now eat the dirt that I rose from. You throw rocks from a plastic throne. Talk loud online, but you're dirt, I'm stone. You twist my scars like you earned the pain, but you beg for breath in my hurt.
So you twist my scars like you earned the pain. That right there to me pops out, because it's like if you think about, like, okay, true story. I have a scar that's right here on my elbow. I was bit by a black widow, and it ended up being like it got, you know, super bad, and it was right on my joint. Couldn't even bend this. Couldn't even bend my arm. But it's like the wound that's there will always be there, and somebody poking at that wound, even though it doesn't hurt, it's always a reminder that it's there. And so for her, it's kind of like you twist the scars like you earned the pain. Yeah, that's like it's like they're twisting her scars. They're twisting the memories that she has, in order to claim that victory over the pain that she has. And it's like, what victory could possibly come from reminding someone constantly that you've caused them pain? Like, it's just, yeah, yeah. But she'd beg for breath in my hurricane. So it's like, she's kind of flipping the script here. She's saying this in this first half of this little like stanza here. You twist my scars like you earned the pain, like you earned that trophy. But you'd beg for breath in my hurricane, like my wrath's about to come back at you, and you will be begging to be able to breathe once I'm done with you. That's pretty much what she's saying.
Hurricane, I don't explain, I show receipts.
I don't explain, I show receipts. I feed on lies that build your tweets. Like, she's basically explaining what her wrath looks like. She's not even like, she's explaining it now, but she's not gonna need to explain it in the future. It's right there.
I feed on lies that build your tweets. Keep my name out your mouth. You clout chase, I wear the crown. Dad got murdered before I could talk. A 14-year-old kid left his body chopped. 8 months old, no lullaby nights. Just silent screams under flickering lights. Mom traded her soul for another high. Burned every promise.
Oh man, I knew she was throwing people under the bus, but no, I'm just kidding. I don't think she's really necessarily throwing people under the bus. She's just bringing facts. Like, her dad was killed when she was 8 months old by a 14-year-old. 14-year-old got his body chalked. That's what she meant by that. Mom traded her soul for another high. I mean, think about people who are addicted on drugs. That's exactly what happens. Burned every promise before my eyes. So every promise that was ever made when she was a kid was gone because of that. And, you know, drugs tend to do that to you. And that's just facts. That's not even like, if you think about the concept of, like, what drugs actually do to a person, it kills you. It kills your very being. It turns you into someone you're not. You know? Yeah.
It's before my eyes, holes in the floor, winds through the walls. I slept to the sound of her late night calls. Mist in the night, glass on the floor. I hid my face behind closed doors. Hunger, fear, and a broken home. That's the soul, my soul was grown. Pantry empty, lights long gone. I learned to pray when the nights got long. I lost it all but kept my fire. From all that pain, I built my empire. You throw rocks from a plastic throne. Talk loud online, but you're dirt, I'm stone. You twist my scars like you earned the pain, but you beg for breath in my hurricane. I don't explain, I show receipts. I feed on lies that build your tweets. Keep my name out your mouth. You clown chase, I wear the crown. 18 thrown out on my birthday night. No ride, no plan, just get out my sight.
Oh, dang. 18 thrown out on my birthday. See, that I didn't know. I didn't know you were thrown out on your 18th birthday. That's wild. That's crazy. I mean, kind of have similar stories, just being real. No ride, no plan, just get out my sight. Oof. 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 That was painful just to, like, read. That's painful. That last one, no ride, no plan, just get out my sight. Ooh.
Cold street air and a messed up past. I had to learn to grow up fast. Years before there was a different crime. My own blood crossed lines they ain't defined. An aunt who played porn while I sat still. Stole my innocence.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you are really calling people out. Oh my gosh. An aunt who'd play porn while I sat still. Wow. Stole my innocence against my will. See that right there? That is called sexual abuse, even though it's not physical. It's like an emotional version of sexual abuse, especially when you're a kid.
Against my will, an uncle came later and did his part.
An uncle came later and did his part. Jeez, rip the trust rate. Oh. Ah! My gosh, babe.
Ripped the trust straight out my heart. I took him to court, made him face the truth. He pled guilty, I stood as proof.
He pled guilty? Oh, I did not know that part. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I mean, I know he went to prison, but I didn't know he pled guilty. Like, that's total, wow. Whew. Wowza.
Justice don't heal, just writes a name. But I broke their curse and I killed their shame. 3 high schools in a single term. Moved so much I forgot to learn. Married young, got betrayed again. 3 kids later I took command. Built what they swore I'd never own. Rage in my heart had taken the throne. You thought it was done? Now it's my turn. You talk loud from a world I don't live in. I walk through flames, you just play victim. You pull for pity, I bled for peace. You chase attention, I chase release. You call it drama, I call it war. I buried worse, aching back for more. Your noise can't touch the bones I own. I walk through hell while you scrolled your phone. You build your lies on filtered pain. I built my name in acid rain. You create the stage, I own the crowd. I don't clap back, I just speak loud. You throw shade, I plan empires. You change.
Oh my gosh. That's great. That is so great. I love this. Yeah, you know what? You build your lies on filtered pain. It's kind of like they only hear what they want to hear, and the pain that comes through just sounds like drama to their ears. And so it's like, I built my name in acid rain, and it kind of ties, it makes me think back to the hurricane, like blowing on the hurricane. The blowing of the hurricane, like her rage is coming out now. I built my name in acid rain, and you think about like what acid rain has the capability to do. It has the capability to destroy things. Go lay down. Go. Has the capability to destroy things and burn your skin. So it's kind of like, to me it almost kind of seems like what she's saying here is, by me taking command, I'm gonna end up burning into your heart what you really did. And that's kind of what it feels like she's saying in this song.
Acid rain, you create the stage, I own the crowd. I don't clap back, I just speak loud. You throw shade, I plan empires. You chase cloud, I bury liars. You want a war, then name your price. I've died before, I won't die twice. You wrote my name in the dirt to drown me. Now every grave bends down to crown me. You built your walls with words and lies. I broke through stone and watch you hide. You sweep through thrones that don't exist. I breathe and smoke and call it bliss. Bow to the ground, you little scum, and eat the dirt that I rose from. You throw rocks from a plastic throne. Talk loud online, put your dirt on stone. You twist my...
Alright, really quick, I just gotta point out that this is like a cross between like, oh my gosh, I just lost the name of the band. It reminds me of like Black Veil Brides, and like, it's like Black Veil Brides, Green Day / like the rock vibe, you know, the alternative rock from like the 90s and the early 2000s. That's what I get, especially with the... And I know she did all that intentionally. It's kind of like going back to her roots a little bit, and I like it. So this is kind of like in your face, like, you did this to me, so I'm coming for you. You beg for breath in my hurricane. I'm gonna unleash, and it's not gonna be something you can tolerate. But she's going back to her roots on this one a little bit, and so I enjoy this one. I mean, I think there's some really good riffs in here, so good job.
Scars like you earn the pain, but you paid for breath in my hurricane. I don't explain, I show receipts. I beat all lines that build your tweets. Keep my name out your mouth. You clout chiefs, I wear the crown. My crown was carved from what they threw. I rose from dirt, now I bury you. I came from the ground, I rose from none. Remember my name, I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one.
That's great. That is
The air,
nope.
it actually
Nope, we're not doing another one. Hold on. Okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so immediate thoughts like about the whole song as a whole. I think this is really well done. I know there's a lot of pain behind it, and that's kind of like a big deal, you know. I mean, it's one thing to write songs for other people to sing. It's one thing to write songs that are for a specific community. It's one thing to write songs that you know for a fact will be like along with the status quo. You know, I mean, I think of it like, okay, I'll give you a good example. Worship music. Typical worship music is just, you know, you'll have a line that repeats itself 5 times in a row. And then you'll have another line, and then you'll have that same line repeat itself 5 times again. And it's just kind of like, that seems to be the standard of music. It's not, nowadays, there's not really a whole lot of thought that goes behind it. It's just very repetitive. And when there are songs like this that have some sustenance to it, and I'm not talking about like chorus, verse, chorus. I'm talking about the stuff that's like song structure is A B A. Well, whereas this one's like A B A C A, you know, B A type thing. That's the vibe I got from it. So there's difference, like, and it gives it some depth, and it gives it some creativity, and it gives it some like oomph to be able to, like, you know, do it justice essentially. And so I appreciate the musicality of this, the lyricism, and the going back to her roots. Like I know her, very personally. Obviously I'm married to her, but it goes deeper than just what's on the surface. It cuts to the heart of like who she really is, what she's really about, and there's not really a whole lot of changing that. So it was a good song. I like it. It was a very, very good song. I really appreciate the musicality of it. So that is great. Good job, Amy. I am super stoked about that. And let's do some... I know I haven't done any of this guy for a while, so let's check his stuff out again. I haven't done any of Dan Vasc for a really long time, and I know my Dan Vasc peeps on here are like, bro, where you at? Where you at, yo? So let's see. Which one haven't I done? I've done My Mother Told Me. Let's see. The Last Stand, I think I've done now. I've done Never Enough. I've done so many of this guy's songs. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I've done. No, I've never done this one. It's Skyrim. Let's do this one because why not? Hold on. Come on. So I remember when I was going through music production school, I would create things that actually like kind of sounded a little bit like Skyrim, and I would often be told that my instrumentals sounded very much like something that would be on Skyrim, and so that's kind of why I wanted to do this one. I just wanted to see if they're accurate. So I guess we'll go ahead and see. This is Rachel Hardy, Skyrim, The Dragonborn Comes. All right, let's go.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient art arts. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foe.
So it's like that medieval vibe. I like that medieval vibe. That's really cool. She's got a really good voice, and I'm kind of jealous, honestly, because I can't sing to save my life. I got like a 2-note octave, and that's it. That's it. So let's keep listening to it. She's got such a beautiful voice, and the medieval vibe is like, I'm digging it.
Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
Whoa! She is singing in a different language now. Is that like Celtic or something? I wonder if that's Celtic. I gotta look that up now. Hold on. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna use ChatGPT, and I'm gonna take a picture of the words. Alright, what language is this? Let's see what language this is in. Being that it's like a Celtic-y vibe, I would not be surprised if it was Celtic. But let's see. Okay, well, while that's thinking, I'm gonna keep going back. Okay. ChatGPT's response. Oh my gosh. Okay, so ChatGPT's response is, this isn't a real world spoken language. It's a constructed language, specifically Dovazul, the dragon language from the Elder Scroll V Skyrim. That makes a lot of sense. So Skyrim essentially created its own language. That's wild. That is wild. That's actually really cool. I don't know of any games that have done that except for Skyrim. If you guys know of any other games that have done that, where they've created a whole language, like just for that game, that's really cool. Like I'm digging that. So you know what this kind of makes me think of? This kind of makes me think of like if you guys have ever seen the movie A Knight's Tale, the dancing scene, it kind of reminds me of like medieval dancing, but really slow dancing, like the very bouncy, like elegant stuff. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It's really pretty. It's so pretty. I'm gonna back it up right to before the little instrumental part, just because I want to hear the whole instrumental part together. Wow. That was so beautiful. It looks like there's like 30 seconds left, so I'm going to let it keep playing until the end, because you guys know how I roll. I like to hear all the way to the end, just in case there's any like talking or anything like that. But this was so beautiful. And wow, that's amazing. And again, I like the fact that they've got, hey, I know that guy. I know Peter Hollins. He went to University of Oregon. So beautiful. Yeah, so I mean, like, I am just in awe whenever people can sing and be like, it's just so beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. Great job, Rachel. Great job, Rachel Hardy. I don't have any other reactions in the chat yet, so I want to share some music that I've done in the past. This was like 6 years ago when I went through music production school. It's not great, so if it doesn't sound the greatest, forgive me, but that's just kind of how it goes. I wrote a song called 2 Feet Tall, and this one I uploaded 6 years ago to SoundCloud, but I really did this one probably like 15 years ago, or not quite 15, maybe 12 years ago to be safe, and so I guess we'll just listen to it, because why not, you know? If anybody has any reaction requests, go ahead and put them down in the chat. And I'd love to be able to react to some additional music. But this right here is called 2 Feet Tall. Forgive my rapping skills.
was walking all alone, where the water meets the wall. I gazed out at the sea, so breathless, he let me fall. But I see him standing there, chin up to the sky, standing 2 feet tall. Tell myself this guy can't be real. He's doing everything that defies how I feel, but he's telling me how he can move worlds, tear down walls, build them up, and how to get girls. Is it him that I really am seeing, or is it a ghost from my past that telling me I ain't winning, telling me to stop being who I'm not, showing me how to give in, how to throw rocks? Was walking all alone where the water met the wall. Now I'm under the green tree. By the God I weren't finally free. I'm free to jump, I'm free to play, I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. I can go dancing every day, and I can go any place. Got the legs long enough to beat me in a race. 6 inches to be exact, someone's gotta keep the pace. He ain't 6 feet tall, but he's got what it takes. Only difference is he can finish this race. He can show me up every single time at 2 feet tall. Still strong enough to make the front line, pitching rocks like there's nothing but air inside. But the moment I try, the rock turns to kryptonite.
So that was like 12 years ago. I was going through music production school and I wasn't quite there on my mixing skills. No. But hey, you know what? It's always fun to go back and look at these things because it's like, you know, yeah, I'll do some missions sold. All right. Let's get some missions sold up in here. All right. Do you have a specific song that you'd like me to do? Let's do some missions sold. Let's see. Mission souls. Okay, a Van Halen cover. Hopefully it doesn't get flagged. Let's see. Okay, let's do Jump. Jump, Van Halen cover by Mission Souls. Okay, so first things first. Okay, hold on. YouTube wants to just continue to play it. Okay, so Mission Souls. I can tell you, like, my personal view of Mission Souls is it's a beautiful family band. This band is like 100% fire in terms of, like, they're on fire, I should say, because they're really good. They're really talented. They have the musicality that really just kind of transcends everything, you know. But let's go ahead and jump into this. It's Jump by Van Halen, and let's go. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. My drink just splashed in my eye. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, my gosh. That's awkward. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's get back to this. That was weird. My drink splashed in my eye. Okay. love this family. This family is like amazing. Amazing! I love this family.
Jump! Go ahead, jump! Might as well jump, jump! Go ahead, jump!
I just gotta point something out really quick. I believe, and I could be wrong, but just based on what the piano is being played as, I believe they're in the C scale, the C major scale. Just because I don't see any sharps or flats being played, I just see, in other words, the white keys being played, and that's either like A minor or C major, or, I mean, you could technically be playing like a F major scale, because that only includes like a B flat, but it looks like they're playing in the C major scale.
Get in and jump! Jump! Go ahead, jump!
And to add on top of that, because they're going from, you know, C to F, like a C major chord to an F major chord, and that's what kind of also gives it away. Though going from what, you know, the tonic chord to the and back to the tonic chord, it is kind of an indicator that they're in a C major scale. This family is amazing. If you guys aren't liking them, y'all are missing out. Y'all are missing out. Alright, let's do a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, they did Hosanna. That's so adorable. I love that. Let's see what else. Let's see. This person says, Filipinos have always been blessed with musical abilities. I love that. I see. Here's the thing: is like a lot of people tend to get stuck in this mindset that, you know, that they got blinders on. I'll put it to you that way. And so it's kind of like there's these blocks that inevitably cause people to not see the talent that comes from other countries. And I'm so grateful that I was able to get to see Mission Souls, especially because I'm all about family. I love the fact that they're spending time with their kids, that they're doing something productive with their kids. It's not even like, I mean, I remember, you know, growing up, I was living at my aunt's house, and one of the things that was like a big deal was go play outside. Don't come home until the lights come on, or you better be home by the time the lights come on. But it was like, yeah, it was pretty easy to navigate, but it was also like, you know, it's just how times change. And today I see people handing their kids their phones and tablets and all these kinds of things, and they're not spending time with their kids. And yet you have families like this that are incredibly beautiful families, and they're spending time with their kids, and they're doing something together, and they are completely breaking the barriers of what this life has to offer. Because I'll tell you this much, at least from where I'm sitting, what I see a lot of times is families being torn apart, and it's like, for this family to stick together and navigate the things of the world like this, like, it's just beautiful, and it's reassuring, and it's empowering to be able to see. And so I really appreciate that. And but anyway, I don't see any other reaction requests in the chat right now, so I'm gonna play one more of my songs and that I had done in the past. It's just an instrumental. And if anybody has any requests, go ahead and throw them in the chat. Let me take the this off, and I'll go to my own channel, because I don't want people to think that my music is their music. My music's definitely not as good as their music, and so I want to do it justice. Bear with me. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go right here, and this way y'all know that it's my stuff and not their stuff. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna play this one that's called, let's see. Let's do this one. I think it was War of Hope that sounded like Skyrim, so I'm gonna play that one.
Wish life was all fun and games?
Really?
At Chumba Casino, it is. Play hundreds of free social casino games. No
That's not
downloads
mine.
needed. Want the chance to redeem incredible prizes?
That's not mine. That's an ad. That's definitely not mine. That's funny. No, but I'm gonna play War of Hope, and I think if I remember correctly, War of Hope was the one that that sounded like Skyrim to some people. Yeah. So that was my music like 12 years ago when I went through music production school. Does anybody have anything else that you guys want me to react to? So far, I have reacted to Amiekinz, I've reacted to Rachel Hardy, I have reacted to Mission Souls, and yeah, but if there's nothing else, then I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and take care.